Johannes Meyer, born May 28, 1884, in Scodsburg, died November 4, 1972, aged 88. Burial site, Vestre Kierkegaard, Copenhagen. Image of Johannes Meyer. Biography, Johannes Siegfried Meyer, an actor and holder of the canned Phil degree, was the son of distiller and royal agent Christen Hansen Meyer, died 1914, and his wife Olga Julie Augustine Klamke, died 1920. He was the youngest of 15 children. He graduated from Schneekloth's School in 1904 and completed his canned Phil studies in 1905. He failed the entrance exam for the Royal Theatre's Drama School twice. After studying under Peter Jerndorf, he made his debut in 1905 at the Dagmar Theatre, playing young Strange in Dansen på Koldinghus. He immediately distinguished himself as an actor and performed on numerous stages over the years. He was employed at the Dagmar Theatre 1905-07, the Folketeatret 1907-16, Det NY Teater 1916-18, the Dagmar Theatre 1918-23, Det NY Teater 1923-26, the Folketeatret 1926-28, Norrebros Teater 1928-30, the Betty Nansen Teatret 1933-35, and the Folketeatret 1936-41 during his first year at the latter. He made a strong impression as the Chancellor in Segerine. Among the many roles throughout his career were, for example, the peddler in Ballet's Wedding Journey, the title role in Cyrano de Bergerac, the servant Grumio in The Taming of the Shrew, at the Dagmar Theatre, and Hjalmar Ekdal in The Wild Duck, at Det NY Teater. During World War I, his automobile business failed, and he lost all his money. In the 1920s, he was the manager of the Phonics Theatre, and from 1931 to 1933, he managed the Norrebro Theatre. Although he achieved perhaps his greatest popular success there in the comedy, Helmsman, in the 1920s, he also appeared in revues with the company Optimists, in the Scala Revue Omkring Heston 1928, and later at the Bellevue Theatre in 1936. In the 1930s, he made a comeback at the Betty Nansen Theatre, playing the General in Mourning becomes Electra and the Archangel Gabriel in The Green Pastures. From 1941 to 1953, he was a permanent member of the Royal Danish Theatre Company, where he played Engstrand in Ghosts, Sir Toby Belch in Twelfth Night, Father Lawrence in Niels Ebbison, and the broker Grusin in Parasittern. In the 1950s, he delivered legendary performances as Willy Loman in Death of a Salesman, a role he played 122 times, the Irish Dreamer in A Moon for the Misbegotten, and in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof at Det NY Teater. In 1953, he interrupted his permanent engagement to pursue cinema management after being granted the license for the Regina Cinema in Aarhus. However, in 1960, he returned to Copenhagen, becoming the license holder for the Metropole Cinema on Stroget and rejoining the Royal Danish Theatre, where he made his final stage appearance in 1963. He made his film debut in the silent movie Ed Revolution's Brillip * in 1909. In 1922, together with Alice O. Fredericks, he founded the production company Tumbling Film, which released two films, Smil og Tarer and En Karist for Megget. He played a major role in the Dreyer film Master of the House Du Skal din Hustru, and also appeared in two other Dreyer silent films, as the tormented monk in Leaves from Satan's Book, Blade AF Satan's Bog, and as a spy for the Tsar's secret police in the German production Die Gezeichneten. He was one of our most prolific actors, appearing in just over 100 films throughout his life. In 1949, he won a Bottle Award for Best Supporting Actor in Stad den Danske Somen. In 1958, he played Captain Hammer in the film adaptation of Sturmen Carlson, 30 years after its premiere at Nørrebro Theatre. Johannes Meyer was also a highly sought-after actor for radio drama. With his gravelly voice, he also made gramophone recordings, releasing Den Gamle Skareslippers Veraarseng, Nu Loker Adder de Lang, Behe, and Adelgades Allersidst Spritter, in 1955. Johannes Meyer was appointed a Knight of the Order of the Dannebrog in 1946 and a Cross of Honor of the Order of the Dannebrog in 1950. He received the Ingenio ed Arti Medal in 1955 and the Grand Cross in 1964. Furthermore, he received the Theatre Cup Teaterpokalen in 1950 and was named an honorary artist of the Student Association in Aarhus in 1953. Johannes Meyer married Dagny Heckscher, the 24th of November, 1883, the 7th of January 1958, at Bedbake Church on the 7th of July 1909, and later married Harriet Kirstine Rash, née Brinkman, the 9th of March 1893, in Lyngby on the 27th of April 1917. For a few years, he lived with the actress Liva Wheel before marrying the actress Oda Erika Sedlacek, the 29th of August 1904 to the 8th of October 1984, in Frederiksberg on the 9th of August 1932. Another role for which he received great acclaim was Menneske Morden, in the TV series Livsens Onskab. Shortly before his death, he appeared in the film Jeppe Pa Bjørget, playing a lackey. Arthur Jensen never married. He lived alone throughout his adult life on Victoriagade in the Vesterbro district. He belonged to an era when one did not advertise one's sexual preferences if one preferred the same sex. In his spare time, he had a passion for harness racing and spent almost all his money at the Charlottenland racetrack, where, every weekend throughout the year, he would bet on the horses and occupy his regular box in the enclosed grandstand. When he turned 80 in 1977, he was driven through the streets of Copenhagen in a carriage before being duly celebrated at Lorry. Arthur Jensen did not have a headstone of his own but lies in an unmarked spot within the Restaurateur J.P. Jensen family grave, at Vestre Kirkegård in Copenhagen.